Luke Campbell complains about being done dirty on the scorecards. Let's go ahead. All right. Luke Campbell was looking at the scorecards with his fight with Ryan Garcia, and he's saying they were going to cheat me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a chance in hell. They were really going to do me in. Because he said after the knockdown that Ryan Garcia, they had ahead of Luke Campbell. So after the knockdown, they still had Ryan and scored more points in the fight than Luke Campbell. What do I got to say? I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. You know? And I don't condone this crap, and it ain't cool. So the question is, if Ryan Garcia did not stop Luke Campbell the way he did and it went 12 rounds, would they have gave Ryan Garcia the decision? That's exactly what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. And this is the problem. The reason why I bring this shit up is, number one, boxing can be the most fair sport in the world if corrupt people would just keep their conniving, greedy little hands out of the sport. It's the most fair sport in the world. You could settle any issue behind boxing. Nobody got to argue, nobody got to fight, nobody got to. Two men, mano a mano, one-on-one. That's as fair can be. You know? That's the great thing about boxing, to me. But when you have stuff like this is what the fuck happens. Why do I bring this up? I told you guys, after Anthony Joshua gets this last belt, the WBC is irrelevant to fucking me. Because that's what this is the result of. What was going to happen with Luke Campbell on the scorecards is the same thing that Canelo Alvarez utilizes at his disposal. And us as boxing fans, we all know that shit. That's why we accept you can't beat Canelo's on the scorecards, admitting that we are aware of corruption, but we don't care. This is why the WBC don't mean shit. They got 3 versions of the same fucking belt out there. Okay? Nobody knows who's what and what's what. All right? But when it comes to stuff like this is why the WBC belt got thrown in the trash. Okay? Oh, because this is Suleiman and all them and shit, but believe it. You gotta understand the politics of boxing. Canelo can't fight forever, you guys. He can't fight forever. And Canelo needs a replacement for the business of boxing. For the business of boxing, it's important to replace Canelo. Canelo is actually the replacement of Floyd. He filled that void. But they couldn't build another superstar like these two in the meantime, outside of what Anthony Joshua has done. That's the problem. So they're going to protect that for the protection of business. What I like about Ryan Garcia is he's seen that and he fought against that every step of the way. You're not finna give me these soft ass fights. You're not finna treat me like a talentless fighter or nothing like that. Give me Duno. Give me Campbell. Give me these people. And Ryan Garcia knows that. He knows y'all look at him as just a pretty face and can't really do shit and a favorite this and a favorite that. He knows that shit. He knows it, but that's why he moves the way he do. Because obviously, Ryan Garcia has shown me that he actually cares about what the fuck he does in boxing. He actually cares how he is perceived. But these are the reasons why the WBC ain't shit. Because if you mean to tell me, after the knockdown, no, my bad, they were scoring 10-8 rounds with a knockdown. I don't know if you guys know about the scoring of boxing, okay? But A knockdown in a round is not a 10-8 round. That's not a 10-8 round, but it was still judged as a 10-8 round with a knockdown. That's why I say that belt ain't shit. That's why I say we don't need this belt. It's bad for boxing. Only reason why this belt mean anything is because Muhammad Ali held it. And if you ask me, the other sanctioning bodies have more credibility than the WBC. For franchise champions from turning a blind eye to PEDs, how could you be shocked with something like this? You can't. That's why I said when it's all said and done with, and Anthony Joshua do his undisputed thing, not only am I not fucking with boxing no more, but most definitely the WBC ain't gonna mean shit to me. Now boxing develops another superstar, and if these young 130 and 135 pound fighters keep this shit up and they walk this shit like they talk it, then I can stick around. But other than that, beyond that, it's nothing else. Boxing is so unattractive to me at this point. You guys really don't even know how I'm thinking and what I'm thinking in my head. I've lost respect for the sport. I really don't care. I don't mind if people run scams on this motherfucker no more. I don't mind people's narratives no more. I don't mind because they doing what the people in boxing doing. Just trying to get some damn money. That's why I care less. I really do. I don't care what this person saying is that person saying. I have my opinions about what some people do and think and say. But other than that, am I really tripping like the Bruce Wayne that you met in the beginning? No. If you can notice, there's a little bit of a difference between that guy and the one that you hear right now. I'm just more lackadaisical on it because I realize how fake boxing is. It's just fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's too fake for me to put all my energy and love into it like I used to. I now fuck with boxing from a distance. You know? And it's kind of like, oh well, I'm starting not to care about fights that I'm figuring I'm not getting. I don't care about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford no more. I don't. I want to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder bad, just like y'all all did. I got the one little fight that I wanted to see, Lopez versus Vasily Lomachenko. I can't ask for nothing else beyond that. I can't, and I'm not looking forward to nothing beyond that. And truthfully here, going forward, I usually go out my way to support people. You know what I'm saying? Even people that people say that I hate on. It's not getting to the point where I'm not going to purchase nothing boxing no more. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to wait till the next day. I don't like staying up that late no more anyway. You know? I'm just being real. If I was to pay for something, it'll probably be for UFC cards now. Because the people in boxing, the complaining, the bitching, the cheating, the bias, the bigotry, it's just too much to have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I live a good little smooth life. I don't receive no friction or get no negative energy, except for when I get on this bitch. So, at the end of the day, fuck the WBC. It shouldn't have versions of the same damn belt out there. Fuck the franchise champion. Y'all tried to jerk around Luke fucking Campbell, even though Ryan Garcia did a good job to me. At the end of the day, let these people go in there and fight and judge these people fairly, because all they do is seem to put their life on the line, take time away from their family, put their body through torture, and they go through all that to get up in the ring and have you motherfuckers cheat them for your own little selfish nature. Bruce, man, I'm out.
Let me tell you, Richard Comey is a very good fucking fighter, and I'm a big fan of him as well. And little Teofimo just walked right through him. He is the biggest little tiny man I've ever seen in my life. He's a heavyweight on midget's legs. He's got 2 legs like that, and he's got my size body. He's the biggest little man I've ever seen. He's the biggest featherweight on the planet, barring nobody. And I got to back him what he says. Ain't no 126, 135 pounder can beat him. No Lomachenko's, nobody. The heavyweight on 2 tiny legs with speed and power, like, probably it's harder than me as a featherweight.